that we have coming up will be July the 4th, Founders Day. The first thing that I gave you was the Kids Fishing Derby, which is a part of the West Bengal Founders Day event, but it is the first time we're doing this event, hopefully an annual event. We're going to see how it goes. We do have a limited number of $5 tickets available, ages 0 to 15, and we've got Kentucky Fish and Wildlife on board with us. They're going to be stopping in and giving all of the registered participants a small little tackle box. We're going to have free hot dogs. We're going to be, that's been working hard on getting a lot of giveaways, so hopefully we'll have a lot of different types of gift cards and little freebies to give the kiddos, but just a great day to open up July the 4th for everybody, get down to the lake, do some fishing. Right after that, at 5 o'clock, we'll kick off our normal event, which of course, as usual, everything is free except for vendors. But this year we're going to have carnival swing rides for all ages, chalk drawing, bike decorating, water slide, bounce house, Shoney's watermelon eating contest, and the Owensboro Orchestra will come back again, and of course the West Bengal fireworks. So wanted to invite you guys out to that. It's going to be an awesome fun night. Do you have any questions?
Thank you very much. Okay, so a couple ordinances, then we have several municipal orders that we need to vote on. We'll start with the first reading of ordinance number 14, 2019, closing Steel Drive vehicular traffic. Need a motion and second. All in favor?
Second.
Opposed?
I'll second. Bishop Craig now he's on control. She wants to see her hand.
Whereas the portion of Steel Drive from 309 Steel Drive to its terminus is not used on a daily basis for the movement of motor vehicles, and whereas the adjoining property owners have requested that the portion of Steel Drive from 309 Steel Drive to its terminus be closed to vehicular traffic because of nuisance activity which occurs there and potential safety issues. Now therefore be it ordained by the Elizabethtown City Council that the portion of Steel Drive from 309 Steel Drive to the terminus of said street is hereby closed to any and all motor vehicular traffic. Steel Drive shall remain dedicated as a public right-of-way. Be it further ordained that the portion of Steel Drive closed to vehicular traffic have a gate erected across it so that no motor vehicles may traverse that portion of the street. The adjoining property owner shall pay all expenses associated with the erection of any gate or other devices designed to impede the use of the closed portion of said street by any motor vehicles. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city and or his designate be authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this ordinance, read the first time the 17th day of June 2009.
Thank you. Next one will be the second reading of ordinance number 13, 2019, adopting the 2019-2020 fiscal year budget.
So move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
And Mayor, this being a second reading in summary, this is the ordinance number 13, 2019, which adopts the adopts the budget for fiscal year 2019 through 2020. It was read the first time on June the 10th, 2019.
Mayor, may I say that you didn't have to be Harry Houdini or David Copperfield?
I don't know what magician's name I could come up with. No, it went well, and we're proud of this budget. I think I can speak for everybody on that. We've got several more things to work on in the coming years, but this was a good, strong, sound budget. Going to keep us on a good path, I believe. So with that being said, I need a motion and a second to adopt, please.
So move.
All in favor? All right, man, we got a roll call. Starting with Councilman Bishop.
Yes.
Councilman Deneen. Yes. Councilman Fulkerson.
Yes.
Councilman Shipp.
Yes.
Council Lady Walker.
Yes.
Councilman Willoughby. Yes. Up next, municipal order number 33, 2019, accepting bids from Scotty's Contracting and Stone LLC for crushed limestone for fiscal year 2019-2020. Motion and a second to read. So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Whereas the City of Elizabethtown prepared bid documents and received public bids on June 6, 2019 for crushed limestone for fiscal year 2019 through 2020. Now be it ordered that the City of Elizabethtown accepts the bid from Scotty's Contracting and Stone for crushed limestone for fiscal year 2019 through 2020 as follows. For crushed limestone, price per ton at stockpile. For number 2 crushed limestone, it'll be $12. Number 3 crushed limestone will be $12. Number 9 crushed limestone will be $14.50. Number 10 crushed limestone shows as not applicable. Number 57 crushed limestone will be $13.50. Number 610 crushed limestone will be $10.95. For the class 2 channel lining will be $16.50. For the class 3 channel lining will be $18. For the surge rock, it will be $10.95. For the dense graded aggregate maintenance grade, $10. For the dense graded aggregate Kentucky DOT specifications will be $10.95. And for the PUG dense graded aggregate by Kentucky DOT specifications, $12.45. Be further ordered that the mayor of the city and or his designate is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to effect this order and adopted and approved this is 17th day of June, 2019.
Any discussion?
I didn't go back to it. You guys, any of you remember, we ever got more than one bid?
Kind of hard to compete. You can, I think sometimes with we have gotten some from Vulcan, some have we, but
Yeah, towards the city, and then we get a bid from them one time.
We sent out a total number of 10 bid packets to various vendors. Vulcan did not bid. It's the first time in 10 years that they have not bid. Of course, I mean, you can speculate the reasons, but the only thing I do know is, of course, they had asked the county a couple of years ago about expanding the quarry, and that was denied. So they did receive the packet. It did not come back non-deliverable. Last year and a couple of years in the past, we have accepted 2 bids for rock or stone, and one will be from Vulcan, one will be from Scotty's. And the reason we accepted the bids from Scotty's in years past is if you have some road work, parking lot work, where they have to put rock in place, roll it, Scotty's would not install Vulcan because that's your subbase, and that would affect the quality of the surface. So they didn't want to base that on rock that was purchased elsewhere.
Okay. Motion and second to adopt, please.
Motion.
All in favor? Opposed? Next would be municipal order number 34, 2019, accepting bid from Scotty's Contracting and Stone LLC for pavement milling for fiscal year 2019-2020. Motion and second to read.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, a motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Whereas the City of Elizabethtown prepared bid documents and received public bids on June 6, 2019 for pavement milling for fiscal year 2019 through 2020, now be it ordered that the city accepts the bid from Scotty's Contracting and Stone LLC for pavement milling for fiscal year 2019 through 2020 in the amount of $36.50 per ton. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or his designate is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order, read, adopted, and approved this 17th day of June 2019.
Any discussion on that? Okay, I need a motion second to adopt.
motion.
All in favor? Opposed? Brings us to municipal order number 35, 2019, accepting bid from Scotty Contracting and Stone LLC for bituminous concrete and hauling labor and equipment for crushed stone for fiscal year 2019-2020. Motion and second to read.
Motion to read.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Whereas the City of Elizabethtown prepared bid documents and received public bids on June 6, 2019 for bituminous concrete and hauling, labor, and equipment for crushed stone for fiscal year 2019 through 2020, now be it ordered that the city accepts the bid from Scotty's Contracting and Stone LLC for bituminous concrete for fiscal year 2019 through 2020 as follows. Bituminous concrete, including prime oil laid anywhere within the city limits, the price per ton for virgin materials for the bituminous phase will be $69.10. Bituminous surface, $78.15. Bituminous sand asphalt, $80. For the recycled materials for the bituminous base, $65. Bituminous surface, $69.90. bituminous concrete pickup at plant, price per ton for the virgin materials for the bituminous base is $63.05. For the bituminous surface, $70.20. For the bituminous sand asphalt, $79.25. And for the recycled materials, for the bituminous base, $59.15. And for the bituminous surface, $64.40. Be it further ordered that the city accepts the bid from Scotty's Contracting and Stone LLC for hauling, labor, and equipment for crushed stone for the PUG DGA per the Kentucky DOT specifications. Be in place and compacted to grade anywhere within the city limits. The city will purchase the stone, and the price per ton in place for the fiscal year 2019 through 2020 will be as follows. For Vine Grove, $8.50. For Hanson, $12. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or his designate is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this is 17th day of June, 2019.
Any discussion on that?
Beth and Sarah, now would be a great time, you all solicit scholars for some of those sponsorships.
I don't know, this is our favorite council meeting.
It really is. It is it so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, motion to adopt.
Somebody,
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Next is municipal order number 36, 2019, accepting bids from Reynolds Sealing and Striping Incorporated for pavement striping for fiscal year 2019, 2020. I need a motion and a second to read.
motion.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set below, motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Whereas the city prepared bid documents and received public bids on June the 6th, 2019 for pavement striping for fiscal year 2019 through 2020. Now be it ordered that the city accepts the bid from Reynolds Sealing and Striping Incorporated for pavement striping for fiscal year 2019 through 2020 in the amount of 27 cents per linear foot. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or his designate is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved. This is 17th day of June, 2019.
Good, any discussion on that? Any motion and second to adopt, please.
Move to adopt.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Which brings us to municipal order number 37, 2019, which is the reappointment of Jacob Vidito to the Code Enforcement Board. So I need a motion and a second to read.
So moved.
All in favor? Opposed?
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Whereas the mayor of the city, per KRS 65.8811, wishes to reappoint Jacob Vidito to the Code Enforcement Board for a term to expire on July 7th, 2022. Now be it ordered that the mayor or his designate is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved. This is 17th day of June, 2019.
Motion and a second to adopt. Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? This brings us to municipal order number 38, 2019, accepting land transfer on Blue Heron Way. Motion and second to read, please.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
At a regular meeting of the City Council of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, held on the date set out below, motion to read and adopt the following municipal order was duly made, seconded, and approved. Whereas the city desires to enhance the entrance to Freeman Lake Park as city-owned public park, and whereas OCI Group LLC is the owner of property adjoining the current entrance gate to Freeman Lake Park, now be it ordered by the Elizabethtown City Council that the city purchase a portion of Cranes Roof, Section 1, Lot 3, to be known as 201 Blue Heron Way, in the amount of $25,000. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or his designate is authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order, including but not limited to the preparation of a survey, an amended record plat, performance of a deed search, and the execution of any agreement, contract, deed, settlement statements, or other documents and forms. Read, adopted, and approved. This is 17th day of June, 2019.
And that was a piece of property that we felt like we needed to be able to put a gate up out there on that backside of, or second entrance of Freeman Lake off of Dixie Highway, and all credit goes to Ed Post for getting that deal done. So much appreciated, Ed. We're glad to be able to pull that one off and gotten it done. So I need a motion and a second to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Next would be municipal order number 39, 2019, approving contract with Palmer Engineering for design services for Starlight Drive. Need a motion and a second.
Motion. Seconds.
Compensation. Opposed? We're almost there, guys.
Whereas the city of Elizabethtown desires to make street safety improvements to Starlight Drive due to improvements being made to North Dixie Avenue, US 31W. And whereas the city has consulted with Palmer Engineering relative to the necessary professional engineering design services for improvements to Starlight Drive, now be it ordered that the city approves the professional services contract with Palmer Engineering for engineering design services for Starlight Drive in an amount not to exceed $50,000. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or his designate is authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Read, adopted, and approved this is 17th day of June, 2009.
Any discussion on that? Okay, I need a motion second to adopt.
Motion?
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay. So city council informational items. First, I want to welcome Rita Davis back. She's off an extended maternity leave. We're so excited to have her
Welcome
back. She does great things for our stormwater and engineering department. Congratulations on your little one, and we're glad you had a good stay, and now we're glad you're back to work with us. So hope today wasn't too painful. Also, our good friend Reed Sampley. I want to recognize him and thank him for the work that he's done with us. This is his last meeting with us. He's going to some different employment and another opportunity that we're very glad that he's getting, but we do appreciate the time and effort and everything that you've done for us in your time here. Comprehensive Plan Committee. We have submitted 15 names to Jim Shaw, and he has already reached out and made contact with those people, or most of them that believe that have answered him. And it's a very good group. It's a very diverse group. Some very good community leaders and people that will be very involved as far as putting together a good comprehensive plan. They will have their first meeting in July, and Jim will let us know the date on that. And we'll get it out to everybody and let you know when the first meeting is if anybody's wishing to attend. So, anybody else have anything? Okay. At this time, then, we're going to close meeting pursuant to KRS 61.810 subsection 1 to conduct deliberation on future acquisition or sale of real property by the city, to discuss the general nature of positioning and possible litigation by the city, to discuss personnel which might lead to appointment, discipline, or dismissal of an individual employee, member, or student, and to discuss specific economic development proposals. I need a motion in a second.
So moved, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?